Hello, I'm Jomika, and welcome back to the Byblos server. This is episode 6. Today we're starting off in the Guardian Farm area. I just want to update you with the progress. I've sectioned off every last bit of it, so now I just need my sponges, which I don't have. So yeah, this is all sectioned off, and then the other half here is all cleared out. I started off with different methods to kind of clear this out. I started with, I was originally going to do just sand, but realized that's way too much sand. And then I was like, well, we could do sugarcane. So I started doing some sugarcane, but then when I started adding sugarcane next to each other, it would break, and this is kind of where it started and cleared out a little bit. It was just a very slow process. And then I figured out, why don't we do little sections and use sponges? And that's kind of what I did throughout the whole area. I did the first quarter, and then I finished off the other half. But what I realized is I should section off everything first, because I did this first half, it was all done, and then this other half was all open. It wasn't sectioned off yet. And it's almost impossible to go in there without getting destroyed by like 15 different guardians. So if we go into stats and mobs, we can see how many times I actually died while doing all this. I died from Elder Guardian once, but that wasn't during this time. And I guess only 45 times. That's not terrible. I've seen much worse. But yeah, it's just like all day. Actually, it's not in here. But all day it's just been, Jomika has been killed by Guardian over and over again. And yeah, now that this is done, the rest should be easy. What I'm going to do is, I'll just take slime blocks. Why don't we do one of these simple sections here, just so I can show you without actually dying. We'll do this sand section. So if I can find my way over here. We could do this one here. We go all the way down. I'll probably have to get rid of all these. I'm not sure how that's gonna work with sponges. But we'll get rid of this guy too. And this is just what I've been doing all day today and all day yesterday, basically, when I've been on Minecraft. But just pillar up with the slime blocks, just because that's the easiest. And then go down 2 or 3, and place a sponge. I don't have any sponges on me. And then that should take off most, if not all, the water. If there's a little section left, to just put a little piece of sand in there, and then it goes down. So what I'm going to do is continue to finish this out, and hopefully when we come back, it'll all be done. So why don't we get rid of this? We'll take the furnace a little bit closer to where we're going to be. Maybe we'll just put it right in the middle here. Get it all set up. Try not to get hit by all the guardians in there. And yeah, I ended up stealing the beacon from our base. And I'll have to put that back eventually, but just some health and resistance. And that's helped out a lot. So there's that. And then just a few little sections that I have to clear out. Probably another one here and there. Seems to be the same corners every time. I'll get done eventually. I also went to another, I lost a sponge. I have 4. Started out with 3, and I went to another monument and killed two Elder Guardians before I died. And I was just like, well, 4 is enough. I can get it done. Go a lot faster with more, but okay, it's not a big deal. So I'm going to get to it, and then we'll be back with an update shortly. Alright, so it's been like a day since the last recording. but I have it all mined out, or at least all the water's gone, except for the entrance over here. And I gotta figure out what I want to do with that. I think I'm gonna take this whole monument down. I gotta kind of plan out what I want to do. I knew I wanted to drain it and get it all done that way, but I'm thinking to do about what I want to do with the actual farm itself. There is still a little pocket of water inside the monument, and there's a ton of guardians in there. I kind of went through earlier and got 21 crystals and 37 shards, just killed everything I saw. But the little pocket is decent sized. Actually, it's on the other side. You could actually see it right here. And then as soon as you pop your head over, everyone wants to kill you, so it's all walled up with the slime blocks. But there's all of those guys just ready to kill me. Not really an issue, just something I'll have to clear out at some point when I figure out what I want to do. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do next is maybe do a villager breeder. I'm going to take a break from the monument for a while. It's just been non-stop clearing water, cleaning out the sponges, or putting them in the furnace at least, and doing it all over again. And I'm kind of all monumented out for now. Let's see if I can find my way out of here. There we go. But yeah, I'm gonna head back to the main base. I'll check out the shopping district also on the way, see if we made any more diamonds. We have a couple shops now. Actually, we'll head over there and we'll check it out together just before they go away. Because Riley decided he wanted to do kind of one large, I guess, vertical mall, you could say. It's gonna have all our shops in that one place, one building, so we don't take up all the different plots that we have. So I'm gonna head that way, and then I'll join you guys back when I get there. On our way to the shopping district, we passed the nether hub that EE Russian guy is working on. It's looking pretty good. I think he had to take a little break for stuff. For community builds. That's a lot of sea lanterns. I like that they kind of trapped it in so no gas can kill it. It's smart. But yeah, this is going to be the new nether hub. We got the pathway up to the ceiling. And this way, actually we could go that way or this way. But this will get us to the shopping district. I like this way because there's the little blue ice path with, we can just jump down and then we run into the side here and we are here. So let's head through the portal. We can kind of take a look at all the shops that are here right now. I think most of them are ours. Here's the map. We went with the hexagons here. Just in this whole big island, I think will eventually be all hexagons, but this is the little shopping district right now. And I believe this one is ours. That one looks like ours. That one is not. This one is ours, and this one right here is ours. What's that one? Oh, this is our new one. Okay. And then that one is also ours. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those are ours. And let's see. So this one is our food truck. It looks like, yeah, the prices are still crazy high. I don't know if it's like a joke thing, but we haven't made any sales there. Riley set the prices, and yeah, he's selling that. Then we got our blue ice shop, or packed ice shop. As you can see, it's being moved. But right in here, we got all of our packed ice. Payments here, and then if you want to donate your trash, it just goes right in there, and then down here, pick it up and take or dispose of your trash for you. So yeah, that's the packed ice shop. That's the food truck. This is the new, I think this is ours. This is the new thing. It'll be the new shop that has everything. Then we got the wool farm, wool shop, not farm. Right in here. Just a little tiny thing in here. Put things in and you can take the stack of wool. This is our fireworks shop. We got all our fireworks in here. Payment chest, again, just right there. But again, that'll be moved inside our new shop. Then we have our bone shop. We got all sorts of bone stuff in here. I think basically just take it, replace it with a diamond. It's kind of the typical thing. And then we got, I think, was this mushrooms? Or is mycelium and podzol. Both are free. That's nice of Shadow to do that. And then we have V's future shop here. Looks like he requested this spot. Someone said no, and I said if he sends me one command block, he can have it. Obviously, he's not going to get a command block, and he can have it no matter what, because I have no say in it. But yeah, I'm going to head back to the base now and kind of figure out what to do, kind of what the next step is for this episode. I don't have it planned out any more than finishing draining out the monument, which is already done. So I will do something with the rest of this episode. Now, let's come back. Well, I know I said I was going to do a villager breeder or something. Well, I guess I said I was going to figure out what to do next. But what I'm going to do next is kind of show you some of the improvements to the base that's happened since the last episode. I released episode 5 today just to kind of give you an idea of timing of everything. It took me forever to edit, and I just have been kind of working on the base in the meantime. And here's a couple things that we've done and added to the base since last time you've seen these areas. So this is the AFK spot above the mob farm. We just added an AFK fish farm, which kind of just collects down here for now. And these are all the books we've gotten. Nothing too great. We have a mending book with looting and protection and efficiency. That'd be great for a couple different things. But that's just waiting there because we have, at least I have all the tools that I need for now. The next thing that's new is Riley created this lighthouse. I guess he was bored one day and just wanted to add a little bit of something to look at. It's the perfect spot for a lighthouse. It looks good. And I thought there was something. It's got his little bench, the little pond goes down into a waterfall here. Looks like he's got the little like water splash effects down at the bottom there with the white wool. And yeah, there's the lighthouse. If I can fly, I just have the hardest time taking off from the ground. So yeah, there's that. The next thing is we removed the cow farm. It wasn't working really that great. I mean, it breeded cows, but we didn't really get anything from it. So that's been removed. And Riley expanded the base a little bit. He added this AFK fish farm. I took the idea from here and just put it up on top of the AFK spot up there. Obviously his looks much better than mine. But there's a few books in here also. Nautilus shells and ink sacks, which I know he is looking for. So I'll grab those for him and put it in a spot that he can find. Chicken farm's still going. we're probably not even going to need this pretty soon once we get the Guardian Farm up and running. Got a concrete converter here. Just throw in the concrete and mine it, and the obsidian block slows it down so you don't break the block behind it. Looks like it collects it into here and everything. I have not used it, but it is here. This, I guess, is just a flower sort of dye farm. These were left over from me. I think the city of Anzu, when we destroyed it. There were a bunch of blocks that were just on the ground, so I think it was Shadow went, picked them all up, put them in a box for us, and then I went and picked it up from there. So thank you for doing that. And Russian guy was actually the one who found all the blocks and let us know that they were there. So yeah, we would have been out a lot of items we could have used. I was looking for more ink sacks. There may be some, I don't think so actually, at the top of the AFK platform. I think there's a few over at the Guardian Farm, which we will visit pretty soon here. I definitely want to show you guys Sugarcane Farm and the storage center for the mob farm. I don't think you guys have seen this yet, but this is our map of the base. Riley went through and created all this. Let's see if it's been updated at all. No, it's still the same. But yeah, this is the pyramid, obviously. This is the lighthouse. We will need to work on this at some point. Here's Luigi's base up there. Sugarcane farm here. I'm not sure what this is on the edge here, but it's there. And then our tree farm. Not sure what that is, but it's there. And he also expanded this area a little bit. He was doing something here. I'm guessing something with chorus fruits just because it's purple. I'm not sure what he's going to put in here. But I went ahead and filled it with chickens for him. So whenever he gets to that, he has to deal with the chickens first. Got this little window here down to the mining area. But the main reason we're over here is for the sugarcane farm. And actually, before we do that, we'll go down into underneath the pyramid, check out the new storage room design. So we got this little entrance here with a new staircase down. And actually, there's a sugarcane farm you can see from here. A lot of work has been done to it. It's actually all completed. Before it was just netherrack and some glass or sand. And yeah, it was not completed at all, but now it looks much better. It's functional and all that. So we have this nice little walkway down. Again, anything that looks nice, I'm going to go ahead and say is, you can assume is Riley, unless I tell you otherwise. Just assume that the aesthetics part is Riley. Got this new floor in here. We need to do the walls, and we had an idea to put a map up here, but it would just be impossible to update. So maybe in the future we could do that, but right now we're not going to do that. We'll figure it out eventually. I added some more storage. I just kind of rearranged it. So we got 2 string, 2 bone, and all the things that you get, mostly 2 rows, and then everything else just kind of falls into here. So this is all overflow, and then this is all overflow if these get full. And this is kind of an overflow if things are falling faster than can pick up, because we've been losing items because too many flow down. Hoppers get all backed up and it can't process it fast enough. So there's an extra hopper chain that kind of goes into these if it gets backed up here. Not sure how it works, it just kind of did. And that's what we got. And these are not full, but a lot of these are just extra items. So if we ever need 4 double chests of arrows, we have them. I don't know if we ever will. Maybe for base defense or something. I guess those were bones, maybe? Rotten flesh if we ever need it. And I think that's it. So yeah, Riley took all the bones and put them into the bone shop over there. This is the new walkway over to the sugarcane farm. Before, it was just that one little pathway. It was full of water, and you had to swim over there. But now it is an actual walkway, and really the only way in. Actually, there is a secret little passage over here. It just goes down into the water, and you could jump up to the top and go on your merry way. But yeah, let's take a look at the walls here. Much better than just sand. I know I said I was going to do like a lighting thing, like shadowish effect with the sand, but this looks way better. We got plenty of lights everywhere, all in here. So no mobs spawn. And we got some extra sugarcane in here. But let's go ahead and turn this on. All of the sugarcane is ready and 3 high. So what we got is just a little sweeper here. It's a flying machine, and it just cuts down all the sugarcane. So that'll run, and we got an automatic pickup system. So when the sweeper flies past these observers, it activates the rails underneath, and then those rails will send a minecart through, and it'll pick it all up, and it'll do its thing. I think all but the very last minecart will go through twice, because the sweeper comes back this direction. I think you could see it by now. Actually, no, it is coming this way. So it hits the end, and then it comes back, and it knocks any of these that are up top down below, so it can be picked up by the minecarts. So usually when it goes through, I get about a full inventory of sugarcane. So it's all hooked up here. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stations. And they all are basically full when they come back to the station, except for this one, just because it doesn't have as many rows to collect from. One thing we can do to increase efficiency is add in some walls here to keep like these from falling off the edge. So let's see how many we got. We got 12. I mean, it's going to be like less than a stack that we lose. But I mean, if you really wanted to be that efficient, you could do it. And then all these at the wall here. Actually looks like a little bit over a stack. But really, we could just wait a few minutes, hit it again, it'll do its thing, and then collect even more. One thing we do need to do is set up the collectors to actually go to a storage system. Right now they just all go into those 7 stations and hang out in the hoppers. So we have to actually collect from the hoppers, but it's here to use. Anyone can come by and AFK here for, what is it, like 20 minutes or something. All those should be full. Hit the button and take your sugarcane. I think that's it for this area. We did do some more work on the Guardian farm. I know I said I wasn't going to do any more, but Riley hopped on and we started working on it, and it got me re-inspired to kind of finish it. So we're going to go back over there, check it out, and then I think we will end the episode in that area. So I will meet you guys over at the new Guardian farm.